8 reasons why you procrastinate and how to get out of it forever. So I'm going to go 2 categories. The first one is all of the 8 examples or symptoms of our procrastination, like the actual action itself we're doing. The second category is basically where I'm just going to tell you why. There are 3 reasons why we procrastinate, and I'll go through those. So the first way we procrastinate is by task bouncing, not valuing each task as they should be valued, just seeing kind of a to-do list, not really knowing what's important and what's not. The second reason we procrastinate is because of toxic productivity, aka busy work. Being busy can actually be a form of procrastination. When we're busy working on something because we're putting something off, now that thing we're doing that could be good is actually holding us back, and we're looking for more reasons to stay in that and work longer in it, harder in it, when it may not require that much effort. The third reason we procrastinate is because we don't have enough time. We're really busy and we're overwhelmed and we think, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do all of these things. I just don't have time and it's so intimidating. I'm just gonna keep putting it off, which is like this loop of doom where we never actually make the time to tackle the task. The fourth reason, and this is a huge one, is because of lack of motivation. Of course, we're not going to be motivated to take on a task that seems intimidating or out of the way, or we're just busy, or whatever that reason is. It's super easy to just depend on motivation to take on a task, but the problem with that is you're making your success of the day based off of something you don't have much control over. So when your motivation runs out, or if you don't have it to begin with, you're pretty much screwed from the beginning. So stay till the end and I will tell you the secret to get out of this problem. By the way, make sure to like and subscribe if you're liking this video so far. The fifth reason we procrastinate is because we have too many tasks. It's kind of like a mix of busy work, like we're just giving ourselves a lot to do. But I think it more has to do with just being overwhelmed, having so much to do, constantly having to switch from one thing to the next thing, and just looking at a packed to-do list and realizing I never even finished what I did yesterday or the day before that or a month ago. It's still on this list and when am I supposed to get to this? Which actually kind of leads to number 6, which is analysis paralysis, where we start getting in our head. There's an entire beehive of thoughts and there's just no way we can find just one bee and focus on it. So we start to overthink and put way too much effort into the thinking process and not enough effort into the action process, which can also lead to number 7, not taking initiative. So we don't actually start a task because we never really feel ready or prepared enough to take action. So we just kind of loop into all of these other forms of procrastination, because what we want to do is we want to feel accomplished, we want to take action, but we don't do it in a way that actually moves us forward or moves the needle, but in a way that keeps us feeling accomplished, even if it's not actually doing anything. And the 8th reason we procrastinate is because we get distracted. I used to distract myself horribly with social media, with just scrolling on YouTube, kind of putting things off, convincing myself, oh, I just need a little break just to relax for a little bit. But what I really needed was to do these 3 things. Now we are in category number 2, where I'll tell you what to do to get out of these problems. So these are the 3 reasons we get stuck in procrastination in the first place and the ways to get out of them. The first one is clarity. We don't make time to just get clear on what are our goals? What am I trying to accomplish here? Getting intentional, doing things with purpose, setting time aside ahead of time to start making a plan, but also knowing when the deadline is to start. Reason number 2 that we procrastinate is because we lack confidence. And you really would think that it's because we don't have the right steps, we don't know the right things. It's not true. It's totally BS. A lot of times we're not looking for the right answer or plan. We're really looking for the confidence. As someone with ADHD myself, I know there are times where I don't know how to do anything, but if I've made it up in my mind that there's nothing that can stop me, I'm gonna get this thing, I'm gonna do this thing. I do it to a stupid amount, like I spend 18-hour days working on something, just trying to figure it out, and it doesn't matter how little I know. And then on other days, I feel like not knowing the right thing, not having the reassurance is what's holding me back, and I just don't take action. I procrastinate, I make up excuses. The first important thing you can do is literally just to decide. Decide, is this something I'm gonna do? Yes or no? If no, don't do it, or don't do it right now. If yes, do it and just take the leap. Take action on it and then just revise on your way down. In fact, I have an example that can prove it. Imagine you are hanging from a ledge with your fingers just on the top of that cliff. You're just seconds away from falling. And then two people come up to you. The first guy says, "Oh my gosh, I have no idea how to help you. I don't know what to do. I'll try to help you. Just tell me what to do. What do I do? Oh my gosh." The second guy says, "I have no idea how to help you either, but just give me your hand. Let's do this. I'll do everything I possibly can to get you up here." Which guy would you trust with your life as you have seconds left? The second one, right? But why? They both don't know how to help you save your life. So why would you put your faith into that person? It's not so much about what they know how to do, but it was more the intent, the decision they've already made. Even though they don't have confidence, they've kind of made this decision inside where they've said, "I've made up my mind, I'm helping you." That's all you have to do for yourself. It's a huge waste of time to just continue trying to constantly plan and come up with this perfect strategy. Nothing against planning, keep planning, but have a deadline or just take the leap and you will see what you're capable of, and then you can revise according to the changes needed. Now, the third and most important step, the biggest reason you are struggling with procrastination is because you lack systems and structure. As people with ADHD, we are basically like this GPS. You put in an address to, say, a restaurant, and we just say, "Oh wow, great restaurant, good luck." But there's no plan there. We just kind of hope that somehow we'll find the right direction. But what we need to become is more like a GPS where we say, "Great, here's a restaurant. Here's all the ways to get there. Here's the way I think is the best and most likely to work for me just to start out with, low expectations. Great, let's try this and learn along the way. And every time I try to go there, I'll find a shortcut, a way that's more helpful, that'll help me and make me go a little further and faster." It's not enough just to have a goal, but we also need structure and a system to make this ultimate plan where you are clear on where you want to go, but you also have tangible steps on how to get there. So as an ADHD coach and productivity specialist, this is what I do. So I'm happy to teach you how to 2 to 5x your productivity by clicking the link in the description below, where we can hop on a free call, come up with a strategy session just for you today. So I'd love to hear in the comments below what reasons you procrastinate. Later, neighbors.